I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. The investigation began last week when a town of Mount Hope police officer came to a house at 33 Horton Road in Bloomingburg to serve an arrest warrant for driving with a suspended license. By the time he got to the porch, he smelled a strong odor of marijuana. Deputies with the Sullivan County Sheriff's Department and drug enforcement agents were called in, and what they found was a highly sophisticated marijuana growing operation in the basement of the house. 60 pounds of highly potent marijuana known as sour diesel was seized. It sells on the street for $4,000 to $6,000 a pound. Besides all the pot, Sheriff Michael Schiff says they also discovered an electronic carbon dioxide generator used to increase the yield of marijuana plants, as well as an elaborate humidity control system. 29-year-old David Lieberson of Middletown has been charged with criminal possession of marijuana in the first degree. Lieberson was being held in Sullivan County Jail on $12,500 bail.
America back on track! We need jobs!
Yesterday's Occupy Wall Street Day of Action wasn't just about demonstrations held in major cities. Locally, about 20 protesters gathered outside the library in Milford yesterday afternoon to denounce corporate greed and call for stricter bank regulation, tax reform, and other changes that could reduce the amount of political and financial clout now enjoyed by the country's wealthiest Americans. Occupy Wall Street organizers vow to build off what has now become 2 months of protests. Officials at the Orange County Board of Elections were counting absentee ballots today, moving them closer to declaring winners in 2 election races yet to be decided. After today's absentee tallying, Antonio Rotundo had a 1-vote lead over Brian Smith in the race for the 3rd Ward Council seat in the town of Wallkill. The candidates had been tied after election night votes were counted. An official winner won't be known until Monday, the deadline for any military ballots to be returned. And incumbent Port Jervis Mayor Russell Potter had a 19-vote lead over former Mayor Richard Roberts, with the absentee counting continuing into the late afternoon. You can get updates here at Record Online and in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. Governor Andrew Cuomo is putting out the call. State police will be cracking down on those of you who continue to drive while using cell phones and other handheld devices. Over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, an enforcement campaign called Operation Hang Up will target those distracted drivers. Governor's office has reported a big increase in the number of cell phone violations recorded since July. That's when a new law took effect, increasing the penalties for those who text while driving. Violators face a $150 fine and a 3-point deduction on their driver's license. They came to the United States in hopes of a better life. Today, they took an important step in that direction by becoming United States citizens. A naturalization ceremony was held earlier today in the ceremonial courtroom at the Orange County Court Complex, where these new Americans swore an oath of allegiance and enjoyed a moment they'd worked hard to achieve. Speakers told the new U.S. citizens to take full advantage of their new rights by voting and taking an active role in their community. And the big day meant big smiles for our newest citizens.
Very excited. It's a very important day in my life, especially for the generations coming, in the future. Big day, yes. Everybody's, my family is very excited. My brother's here with me, and at my job too. So my mom in Peru knows, so she's very excited there too.
Today's naturalization ceremony in Goshen featured 86 new Americans representing 38 different countries. And it's not the normal type of activity you see on a hospital helipad. Instead of a chopper, there were dancers on the helicopter landing pad at Orange Regional Medical Center yesterday. Staff members were wrapping up production of their Pink Glove dance video that will be submitted for a competition next year as part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Medline, a medical supply company, sponsors the contest and provides the pink gloves, the color symbolic of the ongoing fight against breast cancer. Staffers say the dance video is a fun way to treat a sensitive and important topic.
Had a professional choreographer donate his time, and we also have a professional videographer donate his time as well. The collaboration between the two of them have given us a storyline. In the other videos that other people have done throughout the country, they've just kind of everybody's around dancing willy-nilly, and this actually has a storyline to it with a patient going through a breast cancer experience and what they feel through that experience. So we think it's pretty special. And again, everybody's donated their time, and we're really happy about that. The
Orange Regional video will be used to raise awareness and money for breast cancer research. And with their video wins next year's nationwide contest, the $10,000 prize money will be donated to a local charity affiliated with the breast cancer battle. Sunshine will dominate much of our weekend weather. Saturday, temperatures won't get much above 50 degrees under a mostly sunny sky. Sunday will feature a mix of sun and clouds. The highs will reach the upper 50s. To keep up with what's happening this weekend, keep clicking back here at Record Online and read all the stories of interest to you in the weekend editions of the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Banks.